the advanced guide to Coinbase Pro. Now, in my previous Coinbase tutorial, check that out if you haven't, I covered a lot of Coinbase Pro. Now, in this Coinbase Pro tutorial advanced version, we're going to go over all of these topics. So I'm also going to have time codes in the description if you just want to jump to a specific part of the video where you're just looking to get some questions answered. And before we get into anything else, I'd really appreciate it if you like the video or hang out until the end. That would be great for the YouTube algorithm and it'll help me out, and you might learn a couple of things that you thought you knew, but you would get a better explanation. So with that, let's get started into this Coinbase Pro review, advanced mode. Now let's talk about Coinbase support real quick. Coinbase support is not great. They are a digital bank and they don't have enough customer service to support all their users because of course they want to maximize their profits and they don't want to hire a huge support team to help their thousands upon thousands of users. Hold on, let me see how many they have. Coinbase has 35 million users, and there's no way they have enough support to handle the amount of issues that their customers are having, because a lot of the customers are new to Coinbase and they might make a mistake. So yeah, expect delays if you ever have to contact Coinbase support. And if I were you and you need support and help, check out the Coinbase subreddit because there's a lot of people there to help you. Monthly fees. Now, someone also asked me about monthly fees with Coinbase. So if you just want to store your crypto on Coinbase and just leave it there, that's okay. There are no monthly fees. There are no annual fees. The only fees that you incur with Coinbase are when you withdraw your coins because they have those transaction fees, or if you buy and sell your cryptocurrency, then those are just your trading fees. So on fees, and you just want to keep it there, no problem. Cashing out. So you can cash out on Coinbase or Coinbase Pro directly back into your bank account. I highly suggest trading your cryptocurrency for US dollars on Coinbase Pro because the fees are much lower and you'll get more value for your money. Those fees are thoroughly explained in my previous Coinbase videos. If you haven't seen that, links in the description. So if you want to convert any of your cryptocurrency back into cash, you're going to need US dollars, euros, or GBP, basically an actual currency that your bank works with. My bank works with US dollars, so I need to withdraw US dollar. Right now I have a balance of 93 US dollars in my Coinbase Pro account, and then I can withdraw that back to my bank. So to withdraw it, all you have to do is hit withdraw, select US dollar, bank account, and then it goes to my default portfolio and to the bank of my choice. And since I have $93 available, I'm going to withdraw all $93 back into my bank account. So there is no fee for an ACH transfer, and this is just an ACH transfer. So right now I'm withdrawing $93 back into my bank. Actually, let's just make it $43? Yeah, let's make it $43. It's going to be an oddly small deposit, but that's okay because we're going to trade that $50 on Coinbase Pro so you have a better idea of how things work. Withdraw USD. So since I have two-factor authentication added on my Coinbase account, if I want to withdraw anything on Coinbase Pro, I'm going to need that two-factor verification code. And I highly recommend keeping your two-factor authentication codes on a phone that you only leave at home. Basically, you don't want to be walking around with your two-factor authentication codes. You don't want to have Coinbase on your phone that you walk around with. You don't want to have any cryptocurrency on any phone that you walk around with daily because it puts your accounts at risk when you lose your phone. So you want to keep all of that on another phone at home. And you can have multiple phones. For my Google Authenticator phone, that never goes online. That is an offline only phone. There's a lot of two-factor codes. All right, here we go. And now my withdrawal has been initiated. So I should get that as an ACH transfer back to my bank within 3 to 5 days. And with that ACH transfer, sometimes that works as a direct deposit when messing around with bank bonuses, which I cover in other videos, like 3 ways to fake a direct deposit. And you only want to fake direct deposits when you get all these cash bank bonuses. Yeah, I like that free money, and I do that on the side just because it's really easy. And with the 50 US dollars I have left in this account, we're gonna do some trading. We're gonna use the market buy, limit buy, stops, buys, sells, and we're gonna go over all of this. And I'm gonna explain what these candles are so you understand what you're looking at. Right now, we're in the ETH USD trading pair, and that's for Ethereum. I really like Ethereum. That is the second best cryptocurrency after Bitcoin, and we're gonna do some trading with that. So right now, I'm gonna buy $20 worth of Ethereum. So if I want to market buy Ethereum and I just want to buy $20, I'm just gonna market buy $20. And at the bottom here, you can see the order filled immediately, because when you do a market buy, that fills the orders immediately, and then it shows the fee. It cost me 7 cents in fees to market buy $20 worth of Ethereum. Now I want to market sell that $20 worth of Ethereum I bought, and if you want to market sell Ethereum, you can only sell in ETH. So you can't put a dollar value exactly, but since I know how much I got earlier, 0.01493, I'm just going to copy that here and paste it there. So as you can see, if I sell my $20 worth of Ethereum, and now that I sold my $20 worth of Ethereum, we went from $50 to $49.83. So we lost 17 cents in trading. I don't recommend any day trading because when you buy and sell, that's at least 0.5% in trading fees. When you buy and sell, so that's a total of 1%. You're automatically gonna lose 1% when you're day trading. And just another trading tip when using Coinbase Pro, don't trade, just hold. Because you have to be a really good trader to understand the markets and how they work, and you're trading against bots. You're trading against a lot of fake orders, and no one knows what's gonna happen with the markets. Everyone makes a prediction, not many people are right, and there's just no way to tell. The best thing you could do is just hold. That's it. This is still not financial advice. I'm just saying overall, you're better off just holding and not doing anything. I wish I learned that because I did a lot of day trading and I didn't understand fees, and I lost a lot of money trading my Bitcoin and Ethereum for garbage coins. And oh, I'd be so rich today if I didn't do anything. If I just bought it and held it and didn't touch it. So now we're gonna go into limit buys. So if you do a limit buy here and you select the trading price by just selecting a value in the order book. So it makes it a lot easier to set the price. Now, if we want to buy $50 worth of Ethereum, it's really hard to tell. So I'm just gonna hit max and it shows us our total there, $49.84, because that's how much money I have available. That's actually a penny more. And if I try that, place buy order, it'll make the order. To cancel it, I hit the X at the bottom, so I cancel it right away. Anytime you cancel an order, there's no fees. Anytime you place an order, there's no fees. Anytime an order is filled, that's when the fees kick in. All right, so let's say I have 50 bucks and I want to buy $20 worth of Ethereum. So I'm in my limit buy here. I'm gonna set my limit price and then I hit max. So that shows me my total there of $49.84. So if I want to buy $20 worth of Ethereum, I could kind of guess how much that is gonna be, probably around 0.017. Now, this is not a great system to guess the price. Let's say you just really want to buy $20 worth of Ethereum. So I would open up a new browser. I would type in Ethereum price USD. And then I'm going to type in $20 here under US dollars. And it shows me $20 is worth 0.015 ETH. So I'm going to copy that, go back to Coinbase Pro, and then paste in that Ethereum price. And now I'm going to set my limit price of, Ethereum is dropping very quickly now. So I'm just going to place a buy order and post only mode. So this brings me up to my next point. So a lot of people do get this post only mode. Basically, you're offering more money than what people are selling for. So that's because the price is fluctuating very quickly. And to get out of that post only mode issue, you're just going to have to change your limit price. So I'm going to change my limit price by selecting a lower value right now. And now we've brought down our current trading price from 1330 to 1328.26. Now, it's moving really fast, so it might be hard to catch, and sometimes you just have to wait a while. I'm going to try selecting the top bid in the order book, which is up here, and then I'm going to hit place buy order. Oh, and that completed the order super quick. So the order opened and now the order filled. So as we can see here, the order filled, we still paid a 7-cent fee, and now we have $20 worth of Ethereum. And these are your open orders. Filled orders won't appear in this section. They will appear in this section here. So it will show my filled orders and then my open orders. And then your entire history will be shown here in the fill section. So you can see I was trading months ago, many months, 9 months, and then I kind of just went dark for a few years because Bitcoin was really bad for 2 years. So I was like, okay, I'm not interested in this anymore. Now it's good again. Well, I'm kind of interested again. Now we're gonna do a limit sell, and hang on, we're gonna get to those stop orders. So right now we select sell, we select limit. We're gonna be selecting a value on the upper side of the order book. So basically these are all prices people want to sell at. These are all at the bottom here, prices people want to buy at. So once again, I'm going to sell 0.015 ETH. I'm going to place something here in the order book, place sell order. Post only mode, that means the price went up as I was trying to sell it. So I'm going to do it again. Same thing. I was like, all right, again. Boom, got it. And it can happen super quickly, so you want to keep up with it. If you're having trouble buying, you might want to consider a market buy, but anytime you get that post only issue, that means you have to change your price. And our order has been filled. All right, now for stops. Now, I don't recommend using these. I don't use stop orders anymore because Bitcoin and all cryptocurrencies are super volatile that I've lost money. So let me show you an example. If you're looking at these candles anyway, that the price can move from 1187 to 1062. That's like an 11% loss, something like that. That order is going to fill in an hour, you're going to lose your money, and then the price is just going to go up, and then you're going to FOMO back in, so you're going to lose 0.5% in that sell fee, you're going to lose 0.5% to buy back in, and you'll be buying back in at a higher price. So I don't recommend stop losses, and I would recommend just being okay with whatever happens to the price. Only invest what you're willing to lose, and that will make it easier to deal with the swings because the cryptocurrency market has some very hard swings. And that's why before going into these stop order explanations, just don't use them. But this is how it works. So you have your stop order and your limit price. So it works a lot like a limit order. Your stop price just activates a limit order. Anytime your stop price is reached, it's gonna place a limit order for you. So think about it as like a two-piece order. Basically, let's say Ethereum right now is at $1,330, and I set a stop price of $1,000. At $1,000, a limit order is triggered, and let's say that limit order is to sell my Ethereum at $1,000. We can do that, and this is how you do it. So right here in the stop price, you just type in $1,000, 0.015 ETH, and then $1,000. And it tells me here that my total would be 15 bucks. Basically, I turned my $20 of Ethereum into $15, and that's just saying I'm willing to take a 25% loss on my investment. So I place a sell order, and then you get a stop limit warning. This order may not fill immediately when executed. Are you sure you would like to continue? Yes, place that order. Now in our open orders here at the bottom, it says stop at $1,000. So it says how much ETH I'm going to sell and the price that I'm looking for. So let's say Ethereum drops to $900. This stop order makes sure that Ethereum is sold at $1,000. Now let's say Ethereum never goes back to $1,000. This order is just going to stay open forever. That's it. So I'm going to cancel it by hitting the X button here on the right. And that's how it works. It's pretty easy. For my personal preference, I just use these stop orders to sell to make sure I have some kind of money left at the end of the day. Now, I don't use these anymore because, as I explained, crypto is super volatile and can swing 20% in a day or even in an hour. So once again, let's do one more order for 1,200 bucks. So I want to sell at 1,200. I want to sell 0.015 ETH. And I want to set that to, again, $1,200. This just ensures I have a stop price of 1,200 bucks. Place sell order, it's going to give me a stop limit warning, and it's going to say it's not going to fill immediately. Are you okay with this? Yes, place order. And if the price ever drops below $1,200, I just ensure that I get at least $1,200 for the amount of Ethereum that I'm selling. Canceled. All right, buy. So buy kind of works the exact same way. So buy works pretty much the same way. Right now we're gonna set a stop price of $1,000. We're gonna buy 0.015 ETH, and we're gonna set a limit price of $1,000. So we place a buy order and we place our order. Basically, if the price drops to $1,000, it's gonna place a limit order for $1,000. Now, what's the difference between this stop and a limit buy? Nothing. It's pretty much the exact same thing. So we can change that again if we like. I canceled it. So let's say we have a stop price of $1,000, and let's say we want to buy 0.015 ETH, and we want to buy at 1,020. We can place that buy order. And we hit place order. Basically, this just means if the price jackknifes to $1,000, typically everything gets bought up really quickly. And as soon as that price dips to $1,000, a limit order is created in the order book for 1,020, because at that point I'm just market buying up to $1,020 of any cryptocurrency that is available for sale at that point. So it just kind of gives you a little window of buying cryptocurrency when the price is falling. Now, one more thing I recommend with trading. So let's say you want to trade between Bitcoin and Ethereum. The worst way to do it is to sell your Bitcoin for US dollars, and then with those US dollars, buy Ethereum. Basically, you lose 0.5% trading your cryptocurrency of Bitcoin back into US dollars, and then you spend another 0.5% in trading fees to trade from US dollars to Ethereum. The best way to do it is to go into the Bitcoin to Ethereum exchange. So if you're in the order book, all you have to do is go to BTC and go into the ETH BTC pair. Here you can directly trade your Bitcoin for Ethereum or your Ethereum for Bitcoin. And they have a lot of different trading pairs here available under Bitcoin. Take a look so you can save on those fees. Now let's get into the candles. So the candles might look a little confusing if you don't see the candles. Maybe you have it set to line. All the controls here are at the top left of the chart. And the candles can tell you a lot about what's happening in the market. So each of these candles right now represents a unit of time. And right now it's set to 1 hour. So each candle represents 1 hour, and it could be 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, as we were earlier, 6 hours, or 1 day. So right now we are at 1 day, just so we can see a broad overview, and this is the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart. And as you can see here, the price is fluctuating a lot between Ethereum or Bitcoin. So as the price drops here, that's just showing Bitcoin is gaining in a lot of value while Ethereum is dropping. As it goes back up, that means Ethereum, it's a better day for buying Ethereum. And as it goes down, it's a Bitcoin day. So basically it tells you what you should own. Should you own Bitcoin or should you own Ethereum? Overall, it's kind of been the same for the past 2 months. Basically, if you own Ethereum or Bitcoin, the value is pretty much the same at this point as it was 2 months ago. So if you had $10,000 worth of Bitcoin or $10,000 worth of Ethereum, you would have had the same amount of gains within the past 2 months, considering that the price jumped really high about a week ago. Candlesticks. So each of these candlesticks right now represent 1 day, and that's what we have things set at, and you can change it between different time values. Now we're in the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart. So as the price goes down here, we see a lot of red. That's because Ethereum is losing in value, and that's because Bitcoin is gaining in value. And if you look closely here, we have a lot of candles. We have red candles and we have green candles. So these red candles represent a day where the price closed lower than the open price, and the green candles represent the price closed higher than the open price. So the top of the candle here on red days is the opening price. So we have the opening price of 0.02705. Now this may sound confusing, so I'm gonna switch it to US dollars. Let's use Bitcoin, US dollars. And it's a lot different here because everything is green because we're comparing Ethereum to US dollars. So these green candles here are a little different. So since we're on the daily chart, it shows here the open price on January 3 was $773, and the close price was at $984. Basically, the start of the day here is at the bottom, and the end of the day here is at the top. Now, the extra wick here, the candle wick, that just shows how much more the price went up during the day, but that's not where it closed at. It just kind of shows like, oh, the price is fluctuating, but we closed down here at $982 while the price fluctuated to over $1,000. Now there's also a wick below the open price, and that just shows how low the price went that day too. So just a little more. Now the wicks are different for each day, as you can see, and that just kind of represents a lot more of. So anytime we have a red day, that means the price opened at the top of the candle here at $12.29, but it closed down here at $12.16. Now that's where the candle opens and closes because we're on the daily time frame. But the top of the candle just shows like, yeah, the price went all the way up to $12.73, but went as low as $1,060. Now, what does this mean? It just means the price is volatile, but overall climbing up. Now, to read this chart, it just shows we have a trending gain overall when you're comparing Ethereum to US dollars. This doesn't really tell the future. It just says, hey, the chart is good. There's a lot of momentum. This price is going up, and that trend is consistently continuing. Now, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you what's happening in this chart because anything can happen. It can crash at any time, but this looks good. I'm invested in it. Ethereum hasn't had the rocket ship rise that Bitcoin has had, but it's getting there. It's not financial advice again. I believe in Ethereum as the next most reliable coin to go up in value. So those are the daily candles, and on the daily chart, it looks fantastic. But what if we switch it to the 15-minute chart? Now, the 15-minute chart also looks fantastic. Everything is just going up. Anytime you have right here, that just means the price dropped for that 15-minute increment. And anytime you have green, that just means the price went up during that 15-minute increment. Now, we can switch between candles or lines. Candles will tell you a lot more about a price than the line. So you can also add in an overlay of the EMA 12 and 26. EMA just means exponential moving average. 12 and 26, that just shows you the average over 12 units or 26 units. So you can actually add both of these overlays to your chart. So now we have the EMA 26 and 12 charts under our time. And this EMA 26 and 12 will change depending on your time frame of 15 minutes, 1 hour, or even 1 day. It'll show very different things. So I'm gonna switch to just the EMA 12 right now. So the exponential moving average of every 12 units, and it just shows right now that Ethereum is moving way higher than the EMA 12, which means like it might come down a little, but there's no guarantee. That just shows what it is if you just kind of want to have a gauge of what's happening. Let's just consider it as a hint. anytime the EMA 12 is touched, Ethereum goes up in price. So anytime the price comes down to this line, it might be a really good time to buy. But if it goes below that line, we might be in for a big correction. Now, this is not financial advice again. Trading is not that simple, and you're trading against bots, and no one can really become an expert. And there's really no expert trader. You can have a lot of financial analysts, you can have a lot of people who are pretty good at it, but no one can predict the future. These markets are super irrational, and the best thing you can do as a new investor is just hold or take profits if you need the money. Don't invest more money than you can risk. So if you really need this money, don't go all in with this because it's very volatile. If you're just having fun with it, yeah, just hold and see what happens. All right, so that's the EMA 12, and EMA 26 is even lower. So as you can see here, the exponential moving average 26 line is a lot lower. So for every 26 units, it's just saying we are at a price that is much, much higher than the average movement of Ethereum to US dollars. And down here, we have the mid-market price. You can zoom in or you can zoom out. So let's just put something in here for fun. I want to put in a limit order of 0.015 ETH at $1,000. I place a buy order. Once I place a buy order, I have an open order here at the bottom, and my order is in the order book, but you just can't see it because as you can see here, it's only showing prices between $1,200 and $1,500. So to see my $1,000 order and where that sits in the overall order book, we're gonna have to zoom out. So as we zoom out, we can see my $1,000 order is right here because there's a little diamond at the bottom. And if I cancel that order, that diamond disappears. So we can do the same thing with a sell order. So I'm gonna change to limit sell. I'm gonna sell 0.015 ETH and I wanna sell it for $1,800. Place a sell order and the diamond appears here on the right. So that order is gonna stay open until filled. I'm just gonna close it because I'm gonna write this thing out to either riches or zero. So we'll see what happens with that. I did mention that I'm gonna make a video on how to hide your crypto gains. That's still coming up in the future, but you should know anytime you buy and sell and do any of that activity on Coinbase, they do track it and they do report it to the IRS. So your crypto gains will be taxed as capital gains, but there's still ways to avoid that in the future. You should just be aware that if you actually buy Ethereum or Bitcoin and you don't trade it for a year, the taxes you'll pay in capital gains will be significantly less, and it's pretty much the same thing as the capital gains you would be paying on a stock. If this video has been helpful at all, please like the video, I'd appreciate that, and leave a comment about your favorite cryptocurrency project coming up, and maybe I can research that. And with that, I hope you got your full value for today. This has been Full Value Dan.